Here's an update on the Mustang. It's been forever. Here's the back. I got 72 Pinto taillights that I flipped upside down and mounted in there. I think that looks pretty cool. Underneath the car, I started to run the fuel line. I just gotta bolt that up. Got the shocks in. Got the gas tank kinda in. And over here I replaced the section of the trunk drop off that was all rotted out. Still need a little work, but it's all welded in there. Over here I replaced the quarter, and I got half of the welding done. It's all in there, it just needs to be ground down and then I'll re-weld it again. And it's kind of done on the bottom. Shaved the door handle on this side, so that's all done now. That's probably just going to need another coat of spot putty and then I'll paint it. I think what I'm going to do, instead of worrying too much about the bodywork, I'm just going to make sure that there's no rust and things are decently smooth, and then I'm just going to paint it. So it's not going to be a bad job, it's just the bodywork's not really going to be done. But that way I can drive it and not worry about if it rains on it, it's not going to rust. And then I can always sand off the paint in whatever section I'm working on and then just repaint it when I'm done. So here's the front of the car. I got the bumper off. I'm going to take the nose of the car off so I can put the motor and trans in it. Here's the engine bay. Nothing's really changed. Got the radiator in here. Got the radiator support bolted in. I don't know if I made a video of the radiator support, but I made a bracket under there and it bolts into the cross member, and there's bolts into the apron here, and then the 2 bolts on the top where it bolts to the fender. So 6 bolts, and this comes on and off, which is pretty cool. Got the speedometer cable and all that ready to be hooked up to the transmission. Got my choke cable. Most of the wiring's all done. So, got the engine mounts bolted in. So that's that. Painted that side of the car, which I'll show in a minute. It's pretty bad, but, well, the bodywork's pretty bad. But I'm going to smooth some of it out and then do another coat of paint on it. And then not worry about it until I'm ready to finish it. But there's this. Here's the thing with the shaved door handles. So it came out decent. It's just the bodywork's pretty bad under it in some spots. The cowl is still not finished. I've been busy with school, so haven't really done a whole lot with this thing. But here's what it looks like with the shaved door handles. I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I've been doing with it. Inside here, I got a 3rd motor for this thing. So I've got a 170 that's all torn apart, and then I've got 2 200s. This is the one I just bought. It was 50 bucks for a complete engine. I put the carburetor on it. It's a 2-barrel with an adapter. But I got it running. It's got 60 pounds of oil pressure. Sounds pretty good. It's all tight, so this is going in the car temporarily until I get that other 200 that I've been building finished. And I will put that in the car. Got my old torque converter on it. I'm just gonna fill the torque converter with fluid, and then bolt the transmission to it, and then I'll put it in the car. So, got a brand new starter for it, brand new solenoid. It has a Petronix ignition kit. I don't know if I just said that, but yeah. So it runs. That'll be going in soon, so I can at least move the car around. Here's the transmission. I'm replacing the seals in it right now. I got this front seal. This seals the torque converter to the pump. So I got new seals there. And then I got another one for the tail shaft housing. So I already had this pan off, and I changed the filter and the pan gasket, so that's all good. And I cleaned everything out and taped it all up, and I got some wine stoppers in there to keep everything out of it. But it's all ready to go, hopefully. There's nothing bad in the pan, so theoretically I'll just put some fluid in it and it should work. Got the bell housing to it, got my brand new starter, carburetor bits. I'm probably going to have to convert to a throttle cable, so I started making a new pedal. If I can find it here. But I made up this bracket. This will bolt to the firewall. And then I made this arm, and it was all round, and it's really heavy. So I'm grinding the sides off of it, so it's going to be pretty thin. Not flimsy thin, but it'll be thin, lighter. And then I'm probably going to drill a few holes in it. I'll make it look cool anyway. And so this goes, I can do this one-handed. It's not going to work one-handed. So that goes in there, and it moves nice and smoothly. So that'll work, and then I'm just going to make the other piece. Need an arm that goes up, and then the cable will come through the firewall and hook to that. So we'll see. That's really all done. I've been busy, not having a whole lot of time to work on it. Oh, I finally got the seats done. Well, most of the way done. I got the upholstery halfway done on the driver's seat bottom. I'd been procrastinating for like a month to do that because it's kind of a pain in the butt, but finally got that most of the way done. So that's about it. And hopefully get a little bit of fluid today to fill the converter so I can at least bolt this together and maybe put that in the car this week. And then I'm gonna end up putting the one barrel back on this so that I can hook up my throttle linkage, because I'm not doing a cable yet. So that's what's going on. I'm still alive, the car's still slowly getting done. I'm gonna hopefully be making some more videos. Got a bunch of things I've been doing. Got a few small engine projects, so might try and make some videos of that stuff. But anyway, that's what's going on with the Mustang.